StandOff. 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 Productions. Kill it. Kill it dead.
Kill it fucking dead.
You know the percentages are the percentage to hit.
Ah. Wow. That only took an hour.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
I guess Witcher, in a sense, some could construe that as a game that throws way too much at you starting off with nothing.
It does.
It
It's hard
drowns
to
you
get
out at
into.
first. I was pretty intimidated for my first about 7 hours of that game.
They throw a whole bunch of stuff at you at the beginning, and then there's like nothing at the end. Like there's a lot less stuff.
There's less at the
to
end.
do at the end.
When I got to the end of The Witcher, I didn't know what I was expecting because I tried to avoid anything in terms of the story. I was like, I want to see where this goes. I'm not going to look up anything on Reddit, online.
Wait, which Witcher are we
I'm
talking
on
about
Witcher
though?
3.
Okay, I was talking about Witcher 2 because that's what I've played.
Oh, well, it's fine. They're similar in a lot of ways. I wasn't expecting. I didn't know it would branch off into multiple endings. I knew 2 did. Multiple endings, and I looked up all of them. I did my one, and I looked up the others just to see what the others were. I don't know if I really like multiple endings in open world games anymore. I do in some. I guess Mass Effect kind of ruined that for me because Mass Effect 3, I didn't mind the ending.
Yeah, I didn't mind the ending.
I didn't mind it, but it was definitely.
It could have been more.
Where it went to with it was unexpected, but it was like, really? Like, this is what it was? He was the chosen? I don't want to get into, like, all that, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm anxious to see what they're going to do with Andromeda, the new Mass Effect game.
I haven't heard a whole lot about...
they're definitely not releasing, but I believe the first trailer came out a couple months ago, first little teaser or whatever it was. But yeah, it's just, open world games, I just feel, a lot of times, I feel they could benefit from not having multiple endings, just because it feels like, I mean, yeah, it's good to be able to make your choices in the game and do what you want and whatever, and it leads to other things, and it leads to certain events happening, but I feel like it would just be nice to have an ending where it's not exactly, I don't really know how to, not different, same ending, but different outcomes from just your little events in the game.
Oh, yeah,
like the same thing happens at the end, but like, I don't want to spoil it, because talking anymore about it would just spoil Witcher 3, and that's still a relatively recent game. But there's multiple ways it can end, really different ways, and so it's just like, and not just with like Geralt and Ciri, but also with just like the world around it, and like who can rule after the game is over and whatnot. And it makes me wonder if they're going to make another Witcher game, and how that's going to work with even more choices filtered into it. I feel like it's going to be just overwhelming, the amount of choices you're going to have to make predetermined, like how in Witcher 3 you make all these choices based on the Witcher 2.
Oh,
like that's what I did, because I never played Witcher 2, so I decided, yeah, this guy can live, like Lothar, whatever his name is, in Loch Muin, the big giant bald Witcher.
Yeah,
he's the big brute guy.
Letho,
not Lothar.
Letho,
Letho, yeah.
I said Bolathor. I don't know what
Bolathor.
sounds like something from King Arthur.
Sounds like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, in the game you can choose whether he lives or dies. I had him live. And he's a really cool character. I'm glad I did that, but I wish I played.
Yeah, at the end of
if you had played Witcher 2, you probably would have wanted to kill him.
No, I let him go.
Yeah, I know what he did.
Yeah.
I let him go. I really didn't.
It was explain what he did, but it's just
I've done both. I've let him go and I've killed him.
There's so few Witchers that I figured I might as well just let him live, because I thought he might be a good guy.
He can turn out to be good. It depends on what you do in Witcher 3, but yeah, he can. It's pretty cool. His arc in Witcher 3. God, that's just Witcher 3 is take a long time for a game to surpass that in terms of the world building and what you can do with all the characters and the quests in terms of diversity. It's just,
boom, critical strike.
Like, I hate to say it, but it puts games like Fallout and Oblivion to shame in a way, because it's just so different in how it does things.
Well, yeah, Fallout and Bethesda games in general focus more on, I guess, purposefully making their system unstable so that weird things can happen. Whereas The Witcher is a very set of things that you can do actually in the game. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's not as much physics stuff in Witcher stuff like there is in this.
In terms of like wonky things happening like that, I
Yeah.
would say yeah.
like being able to cause physics things on purpose,
Yeah, it's definitely. I would say it's probably quite harder to do it in Witcher, but
and a lot of the resources are dedicated
Yeah.
to that in this game.
I fell in the river or a pond. I'm getting
Ugh.
radiation poisoning.
you still only have that pistol.
Yeah, I know.
You do still only have the pistol.
That's a problem.
You're a problem.
You should have picked up a rifle by now.
I'll get one eventually.
Where are you?
He doesn't.
Going to the
even know.
radio tower.
He's literally just doing the main quest.
Mm.
You were literally not doing the main.
I guess the
quest
main
right
quest in this takes like what 8 hours if you just do the main quest. Maybe 8.
Hmm.
It's not very long.
now. Hold Dad.
Let's see. You go in the radio tower. That means you're going to Three Dog.
Yeah,
3.
dog.
That's a fun fight though. That'll be good for you. You'll get
Oh,
a new
boy.
weapon probably, unless
Oh yeah,
he'll just be shooting.
you will be screwed.
He will. You better find something else before you get to that radio tower.
Well, you should, because he's gonna see a lot of super
Yeah, that's
mutants
true.
on the way.
So you haven't really played any Witcher 3, have you? You've just seen bits of it.
No, I've only seen what you've done. Basically,
We should do a playthrough of
probably.
Good Lord, that would take forever.
Yes, it would.
it. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd enjoy it.
I'd watch that.
It's one of those games where it's
I'd
like
watch.
it's not. I used to be where like I could watch someone play any game. And
Oh
now-
God, River Monster.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't want to use the arrow key or the WASD to switch.
Fucking Meyer lurks.
Hit something that you're gonna be able to damage it.
Yeah, the shells, the carapace is very hard to damage. You're gonna shoot it in the flesh.
He'll go back in the water.
No, he won't. He
No,
will
he won't.
absolutely
He's
follow
gonna
you.
chase you forever.
And you are at half health, and you have a gun,
Well, he might not chase you forever. But
I don't want to look behind me.
and you can't sprint in Fallout 3, can you?
no, you can't.
Oof.
Yeah, they didn't.
It's crazy
put-
how
they
much
di-
7 years changes the entire landscape.
They didn't put sprinting in until
Yeah, New
Skyrim.
Vegas. That's God.
New Vegas didn't have
I
sprinting.
know New Vegas. It feels like you're even
You
slower.
yeah, you need it,
New Vegas.
New Vegas needed it.
That
You
game's
could
just
put away your gun and walk a little faster.
Ugh.
New Vegas improved several things, but it was hidden under shit.
Yeah, it was the best RPG out of all of them from what
Yeah.
I've seen. It is really well developed in that respect. And there seemed to be a huge array of characters and fun quests to do.
Yeah.
It's just hidden behind a layer of actual shit.
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
terms of the world, and it's interesting. There's some cool landmarks and stuff, but I just felt like the Capital Wasteland was a really
Yeah.
just a better
They
environment.
improved a bunch of mechanics in
Yeah.
it. And if I wish
yeah.
I had the Game of the Year edition of both on PC, because then I could install
shit.
Tale of Two Wastelands,
Oh shit! Yeah.
which is you play through.
Want to go into the metro, Barb? Go down that scary.
That's where I have to go.
No, it's. Yeah, I guess it is. You have to go through there to get to the town. Yeah, I forgot. This can get confusing, by the way, navigating this shit. So watch out.
You
Oh, I'll be
play
good.
through Fallout 3 and New Vegas with the same character,
Yeah.
and I think it uses Fallout New Vegas's level system and stuff.
Shit. Yeah,
which is improved from.
yeah, it's definitely
from
improved,
this,
and the fact the gunplay is a lot improved. Aiming down sights makes a world of difference.
which
It's
I
not
think
very
yeah.
well implemented. Still,
Yeah.
the gunplay's still wonky
But
and
yeah,
shitty
people
sometimes.
didn't give it enough credit for
Yeah.
the stuff it did improve.
I feel like a lot of it was unnecessary. Like a lot of it could have been fixed with just like
Yeah.
making that an expansion for.
yeah, it
Fallout
could have been,
3.
but the DLC.
Yeah, I've heard the
in
DLC
New
is really
Vegas,
good.
especially Old World Blues.
I've heard it's really
Old
good.
World Blues is amazing.
I haven't even played any of the DLC for Fallout 3. I really wanted to. Mothership Zeta, fucking
You just trapped
Point
yourself
Lookout.
in the
There's one more.
door. Point Lookout.
Zeta,
there's,
Lookout, and
no, there's like 5.
oh shit.
It's Mothership Zeta, Point Lookout.
the
Steel,
Pittsburgh one. The Steel.
the
Pit.
the Pit. There's the one that continues the main story, which is Steel.
Mole Rats.
Steel something.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with the Brotherhood of Steel and
Yeah.
Operation Anchorage.
Yeah, I've always
Which-
had a. No.
Yeah, Operation Anchorage was probably my favorite of the DLCs
Uh-huh.
because it sort of
Critical strike.
like if you've been playing Fallout for a while and you're kind of like it's different.
Mhm.
It feels actually more like Call of Duty,
Shit.
and so it's a nice change.
Mm-hmm.
if you've been playing for a while and you want it to feel a little different, you gotta wait for it to come up. Yeah.
Okay. Eat shit, bitch. Get shit on, bitch.